finish The Wolf Among Us because it took us way too long, and I've been wanting to meet the ending. What Gabriel has done.
I've been trying to meet Mary. I mean, I still love Snow. I love them both.
Yes, but somehow you have appalled one and turn on the other.
I didn't say I was good with women.
Your eyes and the teeth.
Oh, man,
You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
My first love.
Yep. Oh, look at that. The game reminded you. See that? The game reminded you of you killing her. Killing Tweedledum.
Oh, my heart.
Yep. Look at Garo. Look at her dead head.
Oh, man. This is an emotional train. Like, okay, here's a recap. Your girlfriend's dead. That guy you killed, he's here.
The troll.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
I do care.
That's why you
For all
can't
the
tell
wrong
me
reasons.
anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Oh yeah, when I almost took it off.
We're destroying the tree. No!
Oh yeah, I kept the tree. I
We're
did
not
something
burning the
good.
trees now.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Jesus, so happy holding that gun.
Oh God, Bigby!
She's so happy because
This
you
time
killed
is no joke.
Tweedledum.
Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Thanks, Doc.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
I don't trust you with that
Why
one.
don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I don't know if that's his glamour or if that's his real form. It's like an in-between stage.
I know. It's freaking eyes all sticking out, melted and shit. I don't know. Well, how does that happen to you?
Elf ear, yeah.
How does that happen to your eye, you know?
I don't know.
There's something like a hook got stuck in the eye and pulled it down or something? Like Tom and Jerry style and it's stuck? You know?
You got an imagination.
Well, like literally, you gotta have an imagination and look at that eye and not ponder what happened, right?
Like, so what messed you up? How did that happen?
When you see here, we're fishing, and a guy got a hook stuck onto my eye, and he tried to pull, and it stretched my eyelid out, and ever since then it's stuck.
And Cry Wolf, episode 5.
We've come a long way.
Is that the
must
Crooked
be
Man story right
tired.
there?
Maybe.
Yeah, I never heard of the Crooked Man.
The Crooked Manslayer.
Looks pretty satanic.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
I like how the Jersey Devil
Want to
looks
drink?
like
Something to eat.
what does he call it?
Vivian makes
Those
it very
edgy
nice.
porn star
Very-
guys. What are
It's elegant.
producers?
Really a carpaccio.
Doesn't he?
It's
Yeah,
lobster.
we're not friends, or I'm here for
sirloin.
one reason.
Well,
Or take a drink.
Gramercy me. Take
Yeah, I
a
won't take a
seat
drink
at
for
the
them.
very least.
Oh, if he said take a drink,
Got a
God
scotch.
damn.
I
Only
won't
Tennessee
trust.
whiskey,
You're trying to talk to these guys, and you're gonna take a drink from them. You might put some drugs or something in there.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You killed those women.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence.
Jersey told me you
A
did.
witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
And who did
You
it?
really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
And why not?
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No,
he doesn't.
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tell him you're the
Tweedledee,
law.
please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too?
Probably.
Go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
He does hit some hookers.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Selling them
I
out
feel
real
like he's gonna
fast.
be some kind of devil or something. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie,
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the
Just
fact
me.
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
Yep.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
Take them
what the
both.
hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one who... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
surrender.
Get
the
fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I don't know who's
I
next.
already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
Alright.
This could have gone so well.
It's going
To
great.
speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Yeah. Who's that?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Damn.
Well, it looks like it's a fight scene. Gotta get ready.
You got this. It used to be
Over
one-on-one,
here.
now it's a fucking... Oh, shit.
done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Okay.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
You got stabbed.
Whoa.
Oh God.
For Bailey went down quick.
Yeah.
This way.
But the thing is, that was a hard cut, though.
Yeah. It's not even full beast.
Nope. Beginning of the end.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Jump on top of this. This works. One without the bumper.
Through the door. Scared someone.
I mean, not even being Babel's this is regular town.
Yeah. People were like, there was a giant wolf man coming through the door. Woo! Everything is alright, hero.
There it is. I can jump it. Oh, I thought I didn't make it. I got so scared. Damn!
Oh, that was the Crooked Man car. Look for the door.
No.
Not for the driver.
I was gonna jump in.
I can't.
Button mash.
Oh, that didn't help.
Crap, they're getting away though. Crooked Man too.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Jumping through.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
I think that's what they wanted you to do.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Well, you know, clothes that you wore before.
Who's that fit? I must have made it in my apartment.
Your apartment's not by this place.
It is now.
Check the car.
This looks like someone stuck a wolf hand through here.
Look at all that blood.
Holy shit.
You stabbed him good, Gabriel.
He stabbed himself. You all saw it. It was self-defense.
And also, that's the alley where you got shot. Good times, Gabriel. And then you killed Tweedle down there.
Good times.
Too many games reminding you that you killed him.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Listen.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this
Oh,
bad?
don't worry. Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Put it on what? What?
So, what?
I was reading a poster.
Put up or shut up, maybe? I don't know.
Put up or shut up.
Shit. Hello, Big B.
You don't think I would want to find you at
I
the
hope
club?
you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
What was
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking...
mean-
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Yeah.
Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I
to...
know what you were trying to do.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Who's Nerissa?
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Then give them fake ribbons.
This was supposed to be our place.
Yeah.
We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up!
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa
Knock her
and
out.
I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Jesus.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn.
Damn it!
Damn.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Poor choice of words, man.
Oh.
I think he's gonna die there too.
Hi. Damn. I think you could have prevented it.
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metal Works. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
He's kind of asking for it.
I guess.
Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
I feel like that would have been that's like a slow death right there.
That was...
This seems like the painful one.
See, like it was painful.
Probably would have went for the heart or something.
Yeah, that was painful. They're both dead now. Put up what?
They're right by the belly.
Go get your sandwich, soda, and beer, and go to the Pudding Pie. Get your dessert. Right?
Yeah.
That's the perfect place. Get your lunch and dinner and dessert right next door. Shepherd Metalworks. That sounds familiar to Shepherd. Is it Commander Shepherd? Is he in this game? Is he a Shepherd? I mean, a Fable? Oh, what's in the cart?
Oh,
I guess you have to go all the way over here.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
I say slash his tires or something. Can you do anything with the tires?
No. Nothing over there. Just gotta walk.
Of course.
Smash it.
It's not raw. It just needs a little love.
Tough love.
It's the only kind of love.
Oh, there's 2 more dead corpses on your console, Garo.
You keep sticking your hands in my face. Jesus.
That's your conscience.
No, it's your arms.
It's your conscience letting you know you have more people dead.
Look, another unopened door.
Look at that light turn on when you just got to it.
Heck, there you go.
Woo! I love how your printer starts going when we're recording.
Yeah.
You know, when we're not recording, it just shuts off.
Bigby Wolf.
Mary?
The big bad wolf.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself here, man. What's this?
You used to be something.
Exactly.
Is she keeping tabs on me?
Yep. You, Snow.
Oh, the
Her
girls.
name is Faith and the girls.
Yeah.
Look, she said she didn't know. That's probably like the troll as Faith. I think, maybe.
And that's her sister.
Yeah. Look at that giant wheel over there.
They used to fear you.
You thought it was gonna look back when
Yeah.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering
bleach?
bodies would fit.
Yep.
Did you put bleach on them?
It's one of them torture ones.
Yeah, how does that work though?
I think you spin it till your limbs stretch or something.
Really?
100%. I'm not 100% sure.
But what was the sledgehammer and bleach for?
Or they make them drink bleach and hit it with a hammer. Maybe that's what it's for, and they just spin them.
And that sounds horrible.
Oh wait, was that? I was supposed to go that way. Whoops.
Yeah.
Hang on, I can figure this out, you guys. Just walk sequence. I got this.
Yep. Gotta walk over there and look at that wheel spin.
I'm not drunk. I got this. God damn it. Gold. Oh no wait.
Is that gold? It looks like gold.
I think it's like heated metal, just at the heating point.
No. The workbench.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Whoa, that's good.
In your face.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Get her?
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Oh, man.
Ah, crap. This is gonna be fun. She's hiding the light bulbs.
Punch the light bulb with your face. Yes.
Why is that always your option? Do your homework with your face.
That's how you get it done.
Open the door with your face. Got a hand injury? Heal it with your face.
That'd be awesome. A person that heals everyone with a headbutt.
Let's go that way.
Maybe.
Let's just climb up here.
What does your wolf eye see, Garo?
Nothing. Wait. There's something over there.
What's it over there?
Or was that a squirrel? Hang on. Let me evaluate this.
I think you gotta move. I think this is a bad idea.
No, this is a great idea. We're making progress. This is great. This is a good plan. I like this plan.
Oh, you did not get that, Garo. You missed.
God damn, she's nimble.
Gotta watch out for that. You're too scared to move or what?
No, it wouldn't let me move. What? Oh, okay, yeah.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh, crap.
Yeah, look at it.
I'm not gonna lie. It's beautiful.
Pretty badass, though.
Little mascara should look even beautiful. More beautiful.
But her mascara is blood. Her blood is
Hey, watch your hand up. Someone's getting in that bolt.
Come on, dude. Bash it. Bash it.
Button mashing.
Okay.
I missed. I think I was supposed to time that. Well then.
Yeah, man, you man. Full form it is.
How does she move with those things?
Bloody Mary. That's how. She has a lot of glasses because her feet are like cracking.
I'll take on all of them. Okay, I lied. Maybe just one at a time. Actually, some of you take on each other.
I don't think you're gonna pick that up right here.
Drop one.
You missed that one.
Yeah, I'm hitting it, man. Block that. Grab her by the face.
Or neck.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, God. You are wolf.
Dude, the big bad wolf
Glass clones. The ninja.
ninja. Wow.
Got a barrel roll on all of them. Oh, no. I like this dude. Look, this is a good first date. No, second date? This is our second date. I didn't think we were going to top the first one, but we're doing good. Just open your mouth. Or do that. Is Ashley pottery time? She's the how I wanted to end our date, but you know, still naked and sweaty, so I guess it's an accomplishment. Completed. Alright. Now I need to find some pants.
I think you're going to keep our channel from being monetized.
True.
Yep.
That's probably, I'm probably the reason. Ah, my clothes are still there.
He's watching you naked. Oh, but don't forget, there was like a gun and bullets in there.
These are old days without incident.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
That's why.
This gun holds...
Yeah,
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
He's trying
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This
like,
is just a precaution.
He's gonna try to
I'm sure you
convince everyone that
understand.
he's not the bad guy.
Yep.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
I believe Georgie.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless.
Yeah.
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
And who ordered them?
Georgie.
You guys gonna get that again?
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone
multiple
rather
times.
well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Take it.
I guess.
Hey!
Haha!
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
I thought you were gonna punch
You'll
him.
be given a trial in front of your peers.
I'm gonna try not to do stuff like that.
Gamer's
And
trying
your
to pull in the
punishment
beast
will
today.
follow.
Take the gun back anyways. Can't let Silver like
Where's
that.
Bloody Mary? Is she still alive?
She's probably recovering or something.
Probably. My last cigarette.
That doesn't sound good. For me.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The devil himself.
Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
What was that?
I think he spit on him.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm
Oh, beaten up,
surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Look, he's alive.
I'm just
Everyone else?
glad you made it back in one piece.
Well,
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice.
Yep.
I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed... Where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see,
I think that's
the
the wrong
culprit
answer
has
you
been
choose.
punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss
Let her
White.
finish.
Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
I had to throw it in.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you did.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. If you wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
rock.
fucking belongs.
So let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
That's my wife right
This is ridiculous.
He's gonna run for it.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
I was attacked.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about,
You didn't
don't
protect
you?
Georgie.
Nope.
You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Stop looking.
When your government
proving the point,
abandoned
you
you,
did it
left you
wrong.
poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
That was Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Faples get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow in the blade.
Circle?
I know what you're doing. It's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
should
You
have
hated
lost
Crane,
mistake.
and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
We're winning him over, Gabriel.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Bluebeard's still over there?
Yep, they're all over there.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need-
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, you're responsible.
Yeah.
Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where have
internally.
I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Let her say something.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Faith and Lily...
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure?
No.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Beat him to death.
Lock him up, beat him up, throw him down the hill.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Lock him up.
Not this way.
Oh shit.
Okay, so down the well it is. Oh my god, it's working!
Oh god. Looks like he's going down the well.
Bye.
Punch him in his eye.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
They'll remember.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right
I thought you were gonna throw him in
Yes. There's a way.
I think this way he'll
All right.
suffer more.
Do it.
there. How you know the witching world's not worse?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
If you're in prison, I mean, he has a chance of escaping from that prison. The witching well, there's no way out. I don't know. I question your choices, man. You killed.
I'm all over the board, I know. Is he that him?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
I thought you were gonna like dump ashes on the
Hey,
thing.
Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
He's like the Frog Prince or something.
Maybe.
This fucking
Who's that,
line.
Hmm.
Bill? I have not seen that
Mr.
girl at
Wolf,
all.
Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Rejected, Gabriel.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
He says nothing at you. He doesn't like what you chose. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna...
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
That's what he's planning on.
Yeah. To be honest, it's not really suspicious to have a pig around. That's my phone.
Yeah. Your phone's always going off.
Yeah. Funny that. You know, it's not really suspicious. Hey Arnold had a pig and no one questioned it. Matter of fact, they had a whole farm of animals coming out the freaking door. We never that. We never that.
It's coming out the closet.
Yep.
But not with beer cans.
As the adult Hey Arnold, that's when it happened. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bring back Hey Arnold, dude. Yeah, I think he's in a movie or something.
He's going to the farm.
I'm going! Jesus!
Well, I'm talking about the money.
Yeah, what happened to the money he gave
We
him?
only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
He's mad at me. I gave him money.
Shit!
Don't
Just
be so
go
dramatic.
grab that, would you?
I would have been like, don't be so
Sorry
dramatic,
about all
because
this.
you gave him multiple chances.
I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty. What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Should be safer there.
Your dad broke the rules.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
He got you there, Gabriel. He got you there.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye.
There's so many snaps in this game, Gabriel.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Must be missing.
Should
I don't know. He must have run off. Bullshit!
Snaps, Gabriel. Snaps.
Wait, is that the bird in there?
Saying goodbye?
Yes, I think. Who's that?
It's Ariel. What was it?
Narissa?
Something- Yeah, Narissa.
Is there another head in that bag?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
I understand. I see.
It's okay.
It's like a memento.
I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Phone on.
Is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
I lied.
Not
Just
sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
What did you do?
I had to.
Marissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Tell me more. No, touch your arm.
I don't think touching is a good option, Gil.
She noticed it.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
What's done is done.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Blocking TV, your everything.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe, if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It won't happen
It's
anymore.
going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
We'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know.
What?
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there, and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. And at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know. But they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
Someone knows the truth.
I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Yep.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Okay, I was like, oh crap, someone's about to happen. She's gonna get hit by something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Something's off.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
And the end. What did you do to Jordy?
They
You
killed him.
Jordy. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial?
Yup.
Yes. How did you punish the Crooked Man?
In prison. Oh, we're in the minority. Yeah. Do you accept his gift? Almost like 2%. We're like, no. It's disgusting.
1.5%.
What were the last words, sir? Oh, I've done some good here.
Pretty much. And pretty much, and that's the end till the next game comes out. Which is...
Ooh, special stats.
Special stats.
Offered him protection. Butcher. Colin. He gave him a drink. Oh, it was like the whole story, isn't it? It took
Yeah,
him back.
what you did.
You imprisoned him. Deceased. And this...
You killed him, Gabriel.
Yeah. You confined him. I took his money.
You confiscated his money.
Gave her money.
You
smashed him up his place.
You only smashed the TV though.
Oh yeah, I only I could have smashed him a whole lot. I smashed the last option. The most important.
You gave money from George's safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gave Greenleaf a job. You
was
ripped
pissed.
off his arm.
Yes, Gabriel. You drank with Grant.
You gave drunk to him afterwards. Ollie. Oh yeah, pretend to be the woodsman. You brought her what does it say? Along with you to the trip. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. Tiny Tim chose to wait for him. Toad. You slapped him during the interview.
Investigation in his apartment. Oh yeah.
You gave him money.
Oh yeah. And then he didn't get the glamour though too.
I know.
So you wasted that money for nothing.
Well, he had the money. I guess he has to buy from them.
Yep. Well, it's Crane's money, so.
True. He was pretty happy about it. He was skipping out.
He probably went out to get more drugs.
Ah, man. So when's the part 2 coming out to this?
Never.
Never?
Never.
I want to play it now.
Well, that's all you're gonna get, Gabriel. That's all you're gonna get. Now you're on a cliffhanger that will last for eternity.
We're on the cliffhanger.
Well, unless you want to buy the comic, then you will know what happens.
I think we should replay some of these stories, or at least I should go back and not kill one of the D brothers.
D brothers. Ah, you murdered him so bad.
On technicality, I wasn't paying attention. I thought I said punch him again, kill him, punch him again.
Punch him again, kill him. You see the big old gash in his neck, man. A huge chunk of flesh is gone. You can feel the boulder in that throat now. You can literally feel a boulder in that throat.
He died with a smile on his face, though.
But then that got hold against you in the trial.
I won the trial.
Yes. Imagine if you did all the mistakes. You know, it would have hold against more.
I should just killed everybody. Just see how that goes.
Just kill everyone.
Ooh, special thanks to you.
Really?
think so.
Oh.
I just said something something and you was like, well, me? Yeah.
Mojo Jojo.
He was Stitch. Based on the Fables. Cool as a book.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the comic book you were talking about?
Yeah, the Fables. So if you want to know what happens, you have to read the comics.
Yeah, go and buy the Fables.
Oh yeah, I haven't read them.
See how it's supposed to go.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool though, the story.
Alright. Thank you guys for joining us. This has been Gabby and Ray.
And welcome, and that's the end of Wolf Among Us. Until they release the second one.
Yep. Later. Wait, what did I do?